Holy moly. All right, I'm gonna invite some people here. How are you guys doing today? It's Sunday, which is awesome. All right, so I'm inviting a couple people here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. I think we got a few. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Today is day 1 of 5 for going live. So I said I'd be doing 5 days of live, and here we are, day number 1. If you notice, I am like half face here. That's why it's called Jekyll and Hyde. Feels really weird. I feel like the Joker right now. But the reason I'm doing this is I want to be able to share with you guys really what the difference looks like from one side to the other. So LimeLight and not. So kind of crazy. Hey Wendy, how's it going? So yeah. So this feels really strange, especially because I have lip gloss on one side of my mouth and it just is awkward. But again, I am showing, this is day 1 of 5. So I am showing really the difference between the two. So again, here's LimeLight, looks way better, and non-LimeLight. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my second half of my face so I don't have the Jekyll and Hyde going on anymore. Hey Ashley. Hey Paige. Yeah, it is. It's like night and day here. It feels strange. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with finishing up the second half of my face here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my concealer, which is a godsend. And I'm using my Blenderful here. I've gotten to the point where I really like using, instead of using my finger for concealer, which is great, some people do and they really like it, I love using like the skinny part of my Blenderful. I feel like that really helps, and it doesn't get my fingers all dirty too. So that helps. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Anything interesting? I know we had the Denver Zoo. Hey Anna, how's it going? Denver Zoo had a surprise baby giraffe born last week while everyone was watching April. They sent a message and were like, surprise, we didn't know one of the giraffes was pregnant and they just had a baby. So everybody's like, what the heck? So that baby giraffe went there. He's on display. His name's Dobby. He's on display at the Denver Zoo starting today. So I'm sure there's a bunch of people, it's super nice weather right now in Denver, heading out to go see Dobby, the new baby. So I'm doing concealer under my eye as well as over, because it helps to keep your eyeshadow in place. And again, using the skinny side of my Blenderful, especially like underneath my eyes, to get the concealer up there. Okay. My nose looks so funny. Alright, so I finished with my concealer. I am moving on to foundation. Again, I'm using my Blenderful. All it takes, seriously, and for those who are joining, I am doing a half face. So if you can see, I have like Jekyll and Hyde here. I'm finishing one side of my face. So I'm taking my Blenderful and I'm doing a half turn in my foundation, and it really does not take much at all, which is great because it lasts a really long time. And you're just lightly kind of patting it on. And just make sure you're brushing it into your hairline so you don't have any weird lines. Okay. And that's foundation. Super easy. Doesn't take much. Stays on all day. It's wonderful. Alright, so now I have blush, bronzer, and pressing powder. And I'm going with my pressing powder here, taking my Blenderful again, and just doing a half turn into my pressed powder. And I go right underneath my eyes. And the pressed powder is really good to basically keep everything in place. Again, it's kind of a light powder just to kind of seal everything. And then what I'll do after I get underneath my eyes is I'll take a fluffy brush into the pressed powder and just kind of go over my face with some pressed powder to keep everything there. Okay. That's it for pressed powder. Okay, blush. So, here's my blush. I'm just going to take a blush brush, lightly pat. I like to smile when I put my blush on. Make sure I get where I need to. And go all the way back to your hairline. And I will blend this in just a second. And then I have a bronzer brush. And what I'm doing is taking a little bit of the bronzer. And what you're going to do is you're basically going to make a fish face. Like that. And you're taking your bronzer and you're basically going in the indents of your fish face. So, and then I'll take a little bit just on the edge of my nose and then up towards my hairline. And that has a great, it's like a slimming effect to shadows. And just make sure that you take a big fluffy brush and blend that in a little bit. Alright, let's go with eyeshadow. So, I'm using this cute little, it's called Jelly Pong Pong. I have 6 eyeshadows coming my way from LimeLight, so I'm really excited to get those in. But for the time being, I am just using this tiny little eyeshadow palette. So I'm taking the gold color with a fluffy brush. I'm just getting some in here. And I'm taking that up to my brow line. And then I'm going to take this nice little brush and I'm going in for red. I'm just getting some red on here, and I just focus on getting it in the bottom area right here on my eyelid. And you kind of want to blend it as well so you don't have any harsh lines that are created. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take a little bit darker, so the brown. And again, just put my brush in there a little bit. And I'm just at the very end of my eyelid, and then I'm going to take it into the crease a little bit and just blend it into the crease. Okay, that's that for eyeshadow. Our liquid liner, I've talked about our liquid liner a million times. I love our liquid liner. It's super easy to use, super flexible tip. And lasts all day too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from inside my crease and just follow my lash line all the way out. I don't talk when I'm putting eyeliner on because it's already difficult enough. Okay, so that's the top. Now I'm just going to go along the crease line at the bottom. Just right along my lashes. there's my eyeliner. That was not like painful at all, which usually liquid eyeliner is a pain in the butt, but that was super easy. All right, mascara. I have very straight eyelashes, like very straight. So I always like to curl them just a little bit before I put my mascara on, just because it helps. Hi, Katie. I see you. Just because it helps to curl a little bit before I put my mascara on. So now I'll take the mascara. Our mascara is water resistant, not waterproof. And the reason we don't do waterproof is because it's full of chemicals. And LimeLight very much does not, we try and put no chemicals in anything, in any of our products. Because what you put on your skin sinks in less than a minute. And so we try and be as natural as we possibly can with anything that we're using for any of our products. So, water resistant, not waterproof. But it doesn't clump. It's great for volumizing. You can build it. I usually put on probably 2 just layers, super buildable. And it doesn't leave the, like it doesn't fall off underneath your eye. You know, little pieces of mascara you can have throughout the day. Doesn't do that. I'm going to put on my lower lashes as well. I'll preface that I make a really weird face whenever I put mascara on my lower lashes. So forgive me for just a moment here. I feel like you gotta make a funny face when you put mascara on. It's just a must. I'm gonna use, I just have a small eyebrows. Like, what are these I'm pointing to? Eyebrow pencil. It's just a dark brown pencil from CoverGirl. We have a eyebrow kit at LimeLight. So if you guys are interested in an eyebrow kit, we do offer something like that as well. So I just basically use it to fill in just a little bit and kind of straighten things out. And then make sure it's all blended. That is that. The last piece of this, just to finish up my half face look, is I have, as you can see, lip gloss on one side of my lips, which it feels very strange. I'm going to finish it off. This is our signature jeweled lip gloss. And this can basically be like chapstick. It doesn't dry you out. It's not sticky. It's super moisturizing. It stays on for a long time. I've basically replaced this as like my go-to. I keep this in the side of my bag all the time. And if I'm reaching for chapstick or I need something to put on, this is what I put on. It also has a cute little mirror on the back. So if you ever need it on the go, need to figure out, you know, what you're trying to accomplish here, where you're putting your lip gloss on, that helps too. So I'm just going to finish up my look. And that's it. So that is finishing my Jekyll and Hyde, look. And as I mentioned earlier, I am doing 5 days of live. So today is day 1, and that was doing my half face, finishing out that look. I will be doing a couple other things over the next 4 days, 4 live videos. So I'll be doing a giveaway. So if you guys are watching this, comment on the bottom. Some of you already have. I didn't use highlighter, Katie. I have highlighter. It's not LimeLight. I didn't use any highlighter. The nice thing is our blush has, you can kind of see, it has some like highlighter effects to it, which is great. So, but yeah, if you guys are watching this, and some of you have already commented, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So if you comment, even if it's after the fact, if you're not watching right this second, but you come back later and you watch the replay of it, comment something in the comments and let me know that you saw it, that you're watching it, and I'm going to enter you guys into a drawing. I have some really cool lip glosses on the way and some enduring lip colors, which is long lasting. I also have an extra mascara on the way. So if you guys comment all 5 days, then I will be pulling your name to win a prize. So very exciting stuff. All right, well, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Katie. It's Sunday. It's a nice, fresh look, right? Just hanging out around the house. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.